So just ignore my hair, just ignore everything. My phone's about to die, but I just wanted to say this. I don't know what the huge controversy between Sony and Disney are currently, but I know there's some tea, sis. So I haven't read into it, and I don't know what the original agreement is, but I'm assuming that Sony owns Spider-Man, but they're letting Marvel use it for the MCU sorry, there was a smudge. If they give them money. So, I don't know what the tea is, but I'm assuming that they had an argument, and my problem is Zero thinks it's time to play now because I came in here. I don't know if the fight they had was one of the parents goes to a motel, spends the night, comes home the next day with boxes of treats and chocolates and candies and stuff to win the other person back. And they do, and they live happily ever after. Or if it's they've already filed for divorce, they're ending this today, they're a mutual agreement that they're not good for each other. If that's what it is, because I'm not exactly sure what they're doing right now, but I can 100% guarantee you that I don't think this is the end of their cooperation. I think this is all a ruse. I think that this is all like a something that they're pulling to bring all of our suspicions to a close, because for the longest time we've speculated that they're going to have Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland, bro, I'm trying to talk here, go into a movie together. Well, here's the thing, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland's names were absolutely trending on Twitter. How she did that, I don't know. But they were trending. And then I see Venom 2 trending, and I'm like, so what I'm getting a feeling is going to happen is, sorry, this stuff is being annoying. Okay, so what I think is going to happen is that, Disney is going to just drop it. They're going to let them do whatever they want to do with Spider-Man, and then they're just gonna leave it be. I don't think Disney is going to be the one pursuing Sony to get this back. They're like, no, we're done, sis, we're done, because you want to be drama, we don't want to be a part of it. So I think Sony is gonna be the one that has to come back to Disney, because Disney has a bigger budget. They have money. They have everything. Now, I know for a fact Sony isn't going to give up Spider-Man back to Marvel. They're not going to do that, because that's their only moneymaker. That's their biggest moneymaker. Yeah, you can throw out other things, but the Spider-Man is the major part, because that is literally what they're known for, especially in this section of who has what. So I think Sony's going to be the one that has to go back and ask for money, ask for equipment, ask for all this stuff, because they need it. For real, they're not going to give up Spider-Man. So I don't think that they're going to try to do this on their own. I think this is all a ruse, and they're actually in works of something else. But with this happening, everybody's speculating that they're now going to get to see, if Spider-Man is no longer a part of the MCU, they're going to get to see the Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire crossover. Because that is possible now that Sony is solely owning Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Because that was in the MCU, but if you take him out, then one, you're leaving a gap in the MCU, and I don't know why Disney would even allow them to leave without giving them millions of dollars, because that's how much they're going to make off of a Tom Holland third movie. So I think they're going to let those three make a movie together, and then bring Tom Holland back and have it an alternate universe type thing, or an alternate timeline type thing, or the Spider-Verse type thing. So they're gonna make it something extreme. But I think right now that's what they're doing. Because Disney doesn't want that crossover to be on in the MCU. They don't want that because I don't know why they don't want that, but they don't, because I guess it would mess up the story if people are confused and they're like, this sucks. And plus Disney doesn't know because the other two have had some rocky not really some rocky movies. They haven't been 100% all the time like Tom Holland has. So I don't think they really want that type of entertainment on their funny go lucky side of things. I think the Venom movie was a lot darker than anything in the MCU besides the Iron Man movies. Those are a little bit dark. So I think that this whole thing is like just a big fight that isn't a fight, is just a publicity stunt. This is what Sony wants. Sony wants Tom Holland so they can do this 3-way movie thing to make money off of it, and then they're gonna be like, here, you can have him now, we don't need him. And yeah, they're probably also going in that process to have Venom and Spider-Man cross over, because Venom can't come into the... I don't know if Venom can, but I don't think Venom can. I don't think Venom is going to cross over into the MCU. So the chances of that happening are very slim. So I think that right now we can look forward to at least 2 Spider-Man movies from Sony's part while this whole situation happens, because Disney doesn't want their name attached. They don't. So they're going to use Spider-Man for the 2 projects that we already know is going to happen, which is the 3 Spider-Mans and the Venom Spider-Man crossover. That's what's going to happen. And then when they're done, they're going to have Spider-Man back. Because we know for a fact that Spider-Man's not going to get another movie in Phase 4. Or we're in Phase 4, right? Yeah. And Phase 4, no, we're not. So the chances of another Spider-Man movie happening, one would have to be after the Doctor Strange movie, which I don't remember when that comes out. So, because that has to deal with the multiverse, because they've already been working with that. So, I don't know what Disney's plan with Spider-Man was with that, but we all know there has to be something there. So it has to be after Doctor Strange. It has to be after a few other things to tie in more pieces, and then they're going to throw out Spider-Man. I think as soon as this stuff is done, they're going to be like, okay. So I think this whole thing is just a big thing, just to get everybody talking, to get everybody angry. But I think, honestly, Disney isn't going to let Spider-Man out of their reach. That's a big moneymaker for them. And Sony isn't going to either. And they have to come to an agreement, or they're both not going to make any money. So I think that's why Sony is going to do their 2 solo projects that they can't really do with Disney because of the MCU. And Disney is then going to say, hey, you're done with your projects. Let us have him back. We've still got a whole lot of story to tell. And we'll still give you the money. And it's a win-win situation because they don't need him. Sony doesn't need him right now. Not until they can come up with another project, have another fight, and then use him, throw him back to Marvel. And they're only doing this because we just got a Spider-Man movie. We don't need one for a while. I mean, yeah, it would be great to continue with that story, but we literally don't need one. There's no where they can go currently. Like, there's no build-up in the story. So this is all a fake. But that's just my opinions. If you guys have read more into it and you guys think then this is more of a divorce than staying at a motel, coming back the next day with candy type deal, let me know in the comments. Let me know on Twitter in my Discord, on anywhere and everywhere. I love you guys lots, and I will see you guys sometime other than today. Bye.